either this little baby or my body or something is giving us a little bit of a scare. And I've had a little bit of like colored discharge bleeding issues recently, like nothing that was like scary, and then this week it's been happening a little more, but it just seemed like it was kind of normal, and like maybe my cervix is just changing and stuff like that. But this morning I had more red blood and it was more liquidy and just more than normal, and it was kind of really scary. And then it has changed colors a little bit, and now it's a little more browny, still with a little bit of red and a little less runny and a little more like dischargy and stuff like that. But basically we're trying to figure out now what is going on, because it's a little early for like my mucus plug or whatever to be coming out, because that normally happens when you're closer to labor, so we'll see on that. There's different things that it could be, maybe like a placental abruption where my placenta might be splitting away a little bit, possibly, or like, we don't even know. There's different things that could be happening. I have a posterior placenta, I believe she said, so that's good because the bleeding and stuff is less of a concern then. And what else? What else haven't we said on here? Oh, also we had, so 2 days ago we had a midwife appointment, like a normal checkup, and we talked about the discharge bleeding thing. And then also she was feeling my stomach, and everything felt good with the baby. Like, he's the right size, he's measuring on track, his heartbeat was super strong and good, but she was feeling, and she couldn't tell if he might be breech. She couldn't tell if it was his head or if he has a really bony butt, which honestly, between us and like Alex and everything, he could have a really bony butt. But she couldn't tell, and then she put the Doppler on my stomach, and down here the heartbeat was actually stronger than it was up here, which is good because then it would be more like his head was down here, and then like his heart is here, and then his like feet are up here and stuff. But we could still hear it, obviously, and then she felt again after she did that, and she still couldn't tell for sure. So we already have an ultrasound scheduled for next Wednesday, because today's Friday, so we have an ultrasound scheduled to see if maybe he is breech. But now today the bleeding thing happened more, so now we are on our way, and we are going to the hospital to labor and delivery, and they're gonna assess us and try to see where the bleeding is coming from, and they'll probably have to do an ultrasound, which then we can find out if he's breech or not too, and stuff like that. And I have a negative blood type, so there's some issue, like there's not issues, but like my blood could be mixing with the baby's, and it could create antibodies, and like if I got pregnant in the future, it could mess up future pregnancies and different things like that. It doesn't affect the baby, but we have to check for that, and I might have to get another Rogam shot. I got one at 28 weeks, and now I'm 33, so we'll see. But yeah, so basically we are going to be going to the hospital now to figure out what is going on, because this is kind of freaky, and we just like, oh my god, like I need to know. There's like, we don't know what could happen. Like, we could have an early baby, but but it could just be some normal thing. It could like be some kind of infection also, like down there, but like I don't feel any symptoms or anything. Also, another good thing is that I'm not contracting, cramping, anything like that. Like, I don't have any symptoms. I haven't leaked, and like my water hasn't broke, and then also the baby's been moving like normal and everything. So those are good things that make it seem a little bit better and are good signs. So I think that is all I have to say for right now. Do you have anything to say?
Not really.
I just talked to the nurse, and everything's looking good. I'm hooked up to this this thing and we can hear his heartbeat, which is exciting. I've never been hooked up to one of these, and I always see it in like videos and stuff. He has hiccups. Hiccup.
That's funny. You can see it move sometimes too when he does it. Oh, that time you couldn't really.
I can definitely feel it.
Yeah. I want to hear it and feel it.
That's so fun that you can actually hear it. Oh, can you feel it?
Things on you.
Go like right here. It's like right here, so.
Oh yeah, I can feel it a little bit. It's not very like pronounced. But
No, it's not.
That's funny.
It's mostly under this stuff, so.
Yeah.
That's
pretty funny.
That's so funny. I've never like really noticed it before.
I wonder how long that was happening because we were like talking and stuff.
No, it was really just when she came in.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah, because I can tell.
Like, I didn't notice it until she walked in and said something.
Hiccups.
Oh, I thought we were done.
You got long hiccups. I get really long hiccups.
That happens to me.
I get really long
hiccups.
hiccups.
And I don't know why it's bothering me. It's like... You can't stay on the sidewalk? You're such a rebel.
Are you filming me?
I'm filming you.
We're free. We left the hospital finally. It's about 6:15 and we got there at like 2:15. It was really long.
It was not quick.
But good news, it's just, we think it's mostly just the yeast infection causing it. You can see the sun probably shining on my face. And yeah, so I got a tablet pill for that, and I got another Rogam shot because I'm negative blood type and stuff like that.
You're a pretty positive person, you just have a negative blood.
Yeah, and so we're good for now. Now we just have to go back on Wednesday for an ultrasound to see if he's breech.
And we have to go eat right now because we're both starving.
We're starving. But at least it's good news and it's not anything worse than
it's
like
great.
An infection, which I have no idea because I had no symptoms of having a yeast infection. So just
never have you been happy about a yeast infection.
Yeah, never.
Till today.
Never have you been happy about something like that. Today is Saturday, April 27th. Yes, and Alex and I, it is 9 a.m. right now, and we got ready and we left and we drove to our friend Lucy's house and we got the big peacock chair, the wicker peacock chair. It's really pretty. And now we are going to Alex's parents' house to meet his grandparents because she has cushions for her van and she has like some baby shower gifts. And then we are gonna go pick up the cake and the donuts, and then we are gonna head back and we are going to work on decorations and our balloon arch kit and just a bunch of random things. So we're up and at 'em early this morning. We never get up and leave this early. So we were like, But yeah. Okay, it's a little while later and Alex and I haven't really updated in a while. But basically, we went and picked up the stuff from Lucy, and then we went to Alex's parents' house and spent a little bit of time with his grandparents, and she made us some awesome stuff. She made us a like little bath towel. She like is super into quilting and everything like that, so she like quilted all this stuff. And then she made 4 like really nice big burp cloths, burp rags to go over your shoulder. And then she got us this amazing, she made us this amazing quilt that has his name on it, and it has like a red truck and it's pulling a trailer, and it's like so fitting for us, and we really appreciate it. It was so cute. So we have that in the back here. We're gonna bring it to the baby shower tomorrow so everybody can see, because she unfortunately can't be there. And then we also picked up the cake, so look at that. And there's donuts to go with it in the back. And we just stopped at Target and got some air pumps for some balloons that we need to blow up. And then I got a couple other little baby things in the dollar section. They have a baby shower section now, so I was able to find a couple little things. But yeah, now we're headed back to where we're staying right now, and we're gonna grab, which is my grandma's house out at her farm. We're gonna grab some decorations and random stuff that we need, and then we're gonna go to my mom's house and we're gonna start working on putting decorations together. And Alex is being crazy in our big van right now.
Crazy,
like last minute. But yeah, and then we're gonna go to my mom's house and work on decorations, and me and Alex are gonna work on the balloon arch that we're making and just different stuff like that. So let's go. Anything to say?
No, you keep asking me that today.
Well, you're not saying anything. I'm the only one talking.
You're saying everything. You got it under control.
I always got it under control.
True.
I've forgotten to film today, but we've been doing a lot of decorations and balloons. I made this whole balloon arch. So that's gonna be there tomorrow. We set up our backdrop. We filled up other balloons around here. We cut up some stuff. Getting food ready. Decorations ready. Got this stuff. And now we are putting burlap around the plants as the gift. And then I think we're pretty much done. We're tired. It's like almost 9 o'clock. But we did it. So, let's go finish this. Callie made this sign as a gift.
You got the burlap, if you want to grab the burlap and tinfoil, we can work on this table.
These are the plants. Oh no.
That's one Kaylee ran.
Oh.
Oh no.
Way to go. We finished burlapping all the plants. We actually did it really quick and efficiently. And they look really good, so.
Okay, Cassidy, I'm gonna go get my measuring tape to measure you somewhere.
Oh, okay. Today is baby shower day, Sunday, April 28th, 2019. And we got all ready this morning, and now we just got to my mom's house. But I just wanted to do a little update quick, and now it'll probably just be a lot of random footage, I'm assuming.
Running around and
yeah.
Chaos.
And the shower.
And then it'll be nice and enjoyable at the shower. And then we're done.
Well, then we have to clean up.
Well, that's no big deal. Cleaning up is like better because there's no time frame to it.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, that was efficient. And now we have a big balloon arch behind us. And we have other decorations and the chair and stuff in here. And my dad and Beth and Grandpa Shaw and stuff came to help. Mom Callie right there. And now we are headed to the place where we're having the baby shower. Let's go.
Okay.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Off and head somewhere nice and warm. So So they're lucky they can both work remote through their company, so they can kind of retire, like travel like retirees at a young age. So it's super exciting for them. So we just want to keep them in our prayers. And she was crying the last few days. But yeah, it's just a really exciting time. So we're super happy for them to be able to share it with all of you. Goodies home, okay? So, thank you.
We had an awesome shower and now to clean up. We're almost done. It looks a lot different already. Whew. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of good stuff, so I'm excited. We're in the van, and the shower is over.
It is.
That was a lot of work, but it was really awesome.
Yeah.
But now we're headed back to the farm, and we're gonna change and chill for a minute, and then people are gonna come and drop stuff off, and we'll just putting everything in and organize a little and take a break for a little.
You have to breathe again. You're not breathing.
I'm breathing. I'm really tired, but it was really fun. We got a lot of really nice gifts, and it was really nice. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm touching Alex's ear.
You are. It's kind of
gone through baby shower stuff that we got, and we have some stuff that I'm going to be washing and bringing to Alex's parents' house. This is some more stuff that I'm going to bring to their house, and then I've got a bunch more stuff that is for when he gets a little older and stuff that I'm not going to be bringing there. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. So now I'm just working on organizing all of that still. I'm going to be getting the stuff that I still need, a few things. There's not like that much stuff, but there's still some things that I want to get. So yeah. Forgot to bring my vlog camera, so I'm on my phone. But today is Wednesday, May 1st, 2019. And Alex and I are on the way to the hospital to get an ultrasound to see if our little baby is breech or not. He has some time to move around and stuff yet. I'm 34 weeks tomorrow, but they want to check so they kind of know. So we'll see how it goes.
Did you tell the story about the movie theater?
Oh, last night. No, okay, so since we were at the hospital last Friday for that whole situation, I've actually felt him have hiccups like almost every night. Not every night, but like I've definitely felt him have hiccups more, which I never really have been able to feel that much before. And last night at the movie theater, I had eaten a lot and stuff, and I just felt like, I was like, man, I feel like I just ate too much. Like I could barely breathe, like it was so tight. And then like at the end of the movie, I felt hiccups like up here higher, a little bit higher, like right here. And then last night I felt them way down here. And so I was like, what the heck, like did maybe he move, because I felt them so much lower and I was feeling more movement down there. And it's like, I can't tell if the movement is his feet or what it is, but I felt them a lot lower. So we're curious to see today if maybe he did move last night and maybe he was breech and then he moved, and maybe I was so like I couldn't breathe because of he was moving and stuff, possibly. Hopefully he's head down, but we'll see today. So that did happen. So yeah, we're curious to see what the situation is.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I forgot to update everyone yesterday after our ultrasound appointment and everything like that. But basically what it was is that our baby is breech. I'm 34 weeks today. So he still has time to move and everything like that. But we are headed to the midwife right now. We have to be there at 8:30, so it's like 7:50. This is very early for us to be up and be ready and everything. But I have eyelash extensions now because I thought it would be easier for like the birth and for the beginning of the baby, because I'll just like look more put together and feel more put together. Yet I barely look like I did anything, and my makeup took me like 5 minutes because all I had to do was like my face stuff. It was awesome. But yeah, so we are on the road now. So basically we're gonna go talk to our midwife about different options and stuff. At the hospital that we were at, they said if they would deliver the baby, which he is the one that we've been working with through the birth center, like if we need to go to the hospital, like for our 21-week anatomy scan and ultrasound and to find out the gender, we went to them. And they said that they don't do breech births and that we'd have to get a C-section if he was still breech, and that it would be a scheduled C-section and we could do it at 39 weeks or a little bit after if we chose to do that. So that's an option if he's still breech. We're gonna try to flip him around the best we can. There's different things. Alex was researching a bunch of different things like underwater handstands and stuff like that. So we might give those things a shot, plus some other things, and see what we can do. And we'll also see what the midwife says at 8:30 here. So, I don't know, do you have anything else to say? Did I cover most of it? It was pretty simple. We got to see the baby, which was exciting. They just checked like his liver and his kidneys and his stomach and his bladder, and then they just looked to see if he was breech, and then we just tried to look at his face a little bit, and we got to see it in 3D a little. But he really likes to have his hands and his feet are up by his head, so his hand kept covering his face and he kept moving it, so it was harder to see his face, and we couldn't get any good pictures and any like for sure shots. We did get to see his face a little bit, but it was still kind of hard to see because he kept moving. But we got to see him yawn a couple times right on the ultrasound camera screen thing, so that was really cute. But yeah, I think that's about it. All I have to say for right now. So we'll go see what the midwife says. So we just had our midwife appointment. Basically what we're gonna do for now is I'm gonna go see the chiropractor and see if there's things they can do to help, because they have different techniques and stuff like that.
The Webster technique specifically.
Yeah, well, yeah,
like
which I've researched before and I was considering before, but then I don't really have like back pain and stuff like that, and I just was like, I'm fine, and he was always head down before, so I was just like maybe I would go to the chiropractor, but like I didn't feel like it was really necessary. And now I'm gonna go because he's breech, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do. We're gonna just try some random things on our own and see what we can do, and then we'll see what happens. But we're gonna work with the midwife and see what they can do. They are comfortable with doing breech births. Most likely she has to check with everybody on her team, but they've done them before and stuff, so she just has to make sure everybody is still comfortable doing it if I would decide to do that. Otherwise we have the option, like if he doesn't flip, to do like a scheduled C-section at 39 weeks. But we honestly, like, we're not for like C-sections, we're not for stuff like that really. Like, we'd rather do a natural birth and do that, but we're definitely like want to do the safest option. We're not opposed. Yeah, we are not opposed to doing those things if it is like the best option and we've tried everything that we could try, basically. So that's kind of like our view on things, is like we want to do it the natural way. We want to do it like if we can do it in that kind of way. But we aren't we're not doing a C-section, blah blah. Like, we're not, like, we just want to do the safest option for everybody, basically, and see what happens. I'm 34 weeks, so we still have a little bit of time to figure this out, like a couple weeks to try to do what we can and see what we can do. But yeah, so right now it's kind of just like we're gonna try some things and see what happens, and we'll go from there. Basically, we need to do a little more research on some different things.
Yeah, because at the birth center they can do like a version where they can try and
external version.
Yeah, where they literally just like use their hands to like try to turn him. And that's a thing, and like I've read about people who've had success with that, and
everybody has different views on it, and it can hurt.
It's pretty uncomfortable.
But I mean, is it more uncomfortable than like a C-section and like obviously a breech birth and stuff like that?
So we have to kind of look at it, because like the version has some risks of complications, though our midwife said she's done them and she's never had someone have those complications. But there are things that could happen, but there's also things that could happen with a C-section, and there's things that could happen with the breech birth.
Yeah.
But right now we have two things that we can try. We can try like home methods of getting him to spin on his own, which people have had work, and we can try going to a chiropractor and have them do the Webster technique, and neither of those things have any risk of complications. So like why not try them? Right?
And we'll just keep talking with our midwife about what's happening, and see different things that she can do. She's really good at not like trying to sway you one way or the other, so it's actually like it's slightly challenging in that way, because it's like, just tell me what to do.
Because I'm kind of like that too, because I like trust her input, and I feel like she's more knowledgeable and experienced obviously than we are by a long shot. So it's like I almost kind of want her opinion, but I know she's not supposed to give it. She really wants us to decide what's best for us, so I respect that. But
so basically we're gonna try the couple easier things, and then we're gonna research more about the other types of things and see how it goes. So
we got some decisions to make, and some underwater handstands to do.
Oh no. Life update. Today is Saturday, May 11th 2019, the day before Mother's Day, and I am 35 weeks in like 2 days, and Alex and I are taking some maternity photos today. My sister is taking them of us.
I've already taken some.
Yeah, Alex took a few of me with my big belly.
Her large watermelon, as I call it.
Yep, so now we're just waiting for them to get here. We're gonna take some pictures out in this woodsy, watery area, kind of. Nature. May 17th. I didn't update you on Wednesday, May 15th, but some exciting stuff happened that day. So here is my belly. I am 36 weeks now as of yesterday, which is pretty crazy. This baby could come anytime. So on Wednesday we had our midwife appointment, and that was the one where she had to feel and see if she could tell if he is head down now, and we really actually feel like he was head down now. So she was feeling, and she was making all these weird faces, and I, like, honestly it was making me like unsure if like he was actually head down or not, because I had told her that I kind of think he is, and like where I think his body parts are, because on this side of my stomach was where his head was here, and his back and his butt, and then his legs came up over here. But now over here I feel all those leg and hand movements, and they're really small compared to over here is where I feel all the big stuff now. And then down low it's a lot softer, which would make sense because his head would be down in and lower. So that is where we think that he was positioned. And she was making all these things, and she's like, you know what, guys, I am like 90% sure that he is head down now. And she's like, if he would have been head down the whole time and never been breech, she wouldn't even question that he's head down. But since he was just breech, like at my last appointment like 2 weeks ago, she's like almost sure that he is head down, but recommended an ultrasound to verify, because that's the only way we can really know for sure. So that was really exciting news because that's like what we were thinking too. And it's crazy because like literally what we did like underwater handstands, yoga, chiropractor, changed up some things from the chiropractor, like way I'm sitting a lot and just like random things, and it like worked in 2 weeks. So, and we honestly think that first week after like he actually flipped, like right after he did the underwater handstands. We honestly think that did most of it because it was a lot of pressure and it felt kind of weird after, and then I started feeling the movements in different spots and stuff. So it was just pretty crazy. So now today is Friday and we have our ultrasound at 4 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock right now and we are on the way there. We're gonna be there a little early because I just had a chiropractor appointment, and so we're just gonna go from one to the other because they're in different cities. But yeah, we're going to get our ultrasound to verify if he's head down, and we're very excited because if he's head down, we can continue with our plan as planned. Our plan is planned. Yeah, but it was funny because the midwife, she was like, I'm speechless, like this is amazing, like that like barely ever happens. So she was just really shocked and happy, obviously. So do you have anything to say about it or anything else to add? I summed it up. So yeah, we'll let you know how it goes.
Flippy dippy.
He flippy dipping.
Sure did.
He is head down. He's
like
head
this.
down.
Actually, he's like this. But...
He is head down and he is facing in, like back, which is perfect for birth. So he's head down, he's facing back, perfect for birth. We got awesome ultrasound. We actually were able to see him today. We were actually able to see him a little bit today. Since he was facing in, they couldn't get like a clear, but she actually got it pretty good. And he always has his hands in front of his face. So his hand is in front of his face, but she got him to move a little bit. And we got these awesome pictures. And then there's also these two profile ones. He has some chubby cheeks, if you can see that. So that's kind of funny. That would be me at the moment, but I don't know, you kind of like, I don't know, normally I don't have like super chubby cheeks, but I have a little more of a round face, so we'll see what face shape he has more. So yeah, we got these two too, and he is head down facing the right way. So
yeah,
now we just wait. Now we just wait.
Maybe not that long.
Yeah, I'm 36 weeks and 1 day today, so it could be any time.
Maybe right now.
That would be good, but I really need to eat first. I'm so hungry. So let's go.
Eat first.